Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy said on Friday that he planned to meet US President Donald Trump in Florida on Sunday. Zelenskyy said the meeting is aimed at resolving the Russia-Ukraine conflict after he revealed that a 20-point peace plan is 90% ready. He also added that Europe should be involved in upcoming talks and suggested online participation. The latest round of US-Ukraine negotiations produced a 20-point plan to end the war, which has been sent to Moscow. Zelenskyy said this week there was still disagreements between Kiev and Washington over the two issues. The Ukrainian leader also indicated the plan opened the way to eventually pulling his troops back in the eastern Donetsk region and establishing a demilitarized zone, positions Kiev has previously been reluctant to accept.
We have a broad agenda. It will be ready by the weekend, and I think that on Sunday we will have a meeting with President Trump in Florida. We will discuss these documents, as I said, security guarantees. There are several documents in this block, and it would be desirable to find an opportunity to discuss them all. Next is the economic agreement, which is still in the early stages, although there will be several agreements, and here we need to discuss the direction.
Ahead of Zelensky's weekend meeting with Trump, Russia has accused Ukraine and its European allies of trying to torpedo talks on a US plan to end its military offensive. Russia's Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rybakov on Friday said that a text presented by Kiev this week was radically different to one Moscow negotiated with Washington. He further said that our ability to make the final push and reach an agreement will depend on our own work and the political will of the other party. Zelenskyy, meanwhile, said he held telephone talks on Friday with NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Germany's Chancellor Friedrich Merz, and a host of other European leaders, and discussed preparations for the Sunday meeting and progress in talks. The EU leaders reiterated their unshakable commitment for a just and lasting peace for Ukraine. US President Donald Trump has indicated his expectation to hold talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Speaking during a media interview, President Trump expressed his eagerness to talk to his Russian counterpart in the near future. During the interview, Trump also said that any peace agreement between Ukraine and Russia would require his approval. Earlier this month, Putin's top advisor Yuri Ushakov held nearly 5 hours of talks with US Representatives Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner on efforts to advance peace negotiations over Ukraine. Meanwhile, Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney spoke with Ukrainian President Zelenskyy on Friday and discussed the latest developments in ongoing peace talks aimed at ending Russia's conflict in Ukraine. Carney's office said in a statement that the Prime Minister affirmed Canada's commitment to Ukraine throughout these negotiations and emphasized the need to maintain pressure on Russia to negotiate. While ahead of Trump and Zelenskyy meet, Russia on Saturday attacked Kiev and other regions of Ukraine with missiles and drones. The Air Force said Russian drones were targeting the capital and regions in the northeast and south. An air raid alert remained in effect in the capital some 4 hours after being introduced, while there were no immediate reports of damage or power cuts.